Sofronio Vasquez III and Michael Bublé continue to have a close bond even after The Voice USA. In his latest Instagram post, the Filipino singer posted a screenshot of a video call with Michael. In his caption, Sofronio has nothing but praise for the legendary singer-songwriter. "Not only is he my coach from The Voice, which historically made us win, but he also became family," Sofronio said. "He calls and sends some wisdom and great news for people like me who dream bigger than the world. Thank you, Michael Bublé," he added. Sofronio made history as the first Asian and first Filipino to win The Voice USA. He was part of Team Michael. In the finals, Sofronio delivered two stunning performances with his rendition of Unstoppable by Ja and A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman. In January, Sofronio returned to the Philippines and had his first solo concert in Cebu. He was also honored by the Senate for his The Voice victory. Stay up to date with the latest health and wellness reads. News. Comelec officially proclaims BH as winning party list group. Comelec reports fewer vote-buying incidents on Election Day. Comelec reminds Election 2025 candidates of June 11 deadline for SOS. How to spot and avoid vote-buying, vote-selling in Election 2025. Mike Adigo. How to use GMA's ready-to-print digital ballot for Election 2025. In a world where celebrity encounters often come and go like fleeting headlines, the story of Sofronio Vasquez III and Michael Bublé stands out as something genuinely touching. Their bond, forged through music, mentorship, and mutual respect, goes beyond the stage lights and studio sessions. According to Vasquez, Michael Bublé became family, and the journey that brought them to that point is one that celebrates connection, humility, and the unifying power of music. A chance encounter turned lifelong bond. Sofronio Vasquez III, affectionately known to fans as Sofo, wasn't always rubbing elbows with chart-topping crooners. Born and raised in a modest neighborhood with big dreams, Vasquez was known in his local circles for his smooth voice and charismatic stage presence. His musical style, influenced by jazz, R&B, and soul, resonated with the kind of warmth and class that Bublé himself is known for. Their paths first crossed during a backstage meet and greet event after one of Bublé's concerts in Las Vegas nearly a decade ago. Vasquez, then an aspiring singer trying to make it in a competitive industry, didn't expect more than a handshake and a photo. But fate had other plans. As the story goes, Bublé was taken aback by Sofo's poise and humbleness, and after a short impromptu rendition of Feeling Good right there backstage, the Canadian crooner was intrigued. "He looked me in the eyes and said, 'You've got something real,'" Vasquez recalled in a recent interview. "That night changed my life." Mentorship with a personal touch. What followed was nothing short of a mentorship, not the kind dictated by contracts or PR teams, but one rooted in genuine care. Bublé began inviting Vasquez to studio sessions, introducing him to producers, and even flying him out to gigs where he could observe the magic behind the scenes. "There was never a moment where he treated me like I was beneath him," Vasquez said. "From day one, he made me feel like an equal, like a brother." It wasn't long before the media began catching glimpses of the two together. Fans speculated about a collaboration, and while a joint track wasn't officially released, Vasquez contributed backing vocals to some of Bublé's live arrangements, a quiet but meaningful nod to the bond between them. Family beyond blood. Perhaps the most touching element of their friendship is how personal it became. Vasquez often speaks of being invited to family dinners, of spending holidays with the Bublés, and even helping out during the birth of Michael's third child. "He didn't just open doors professionally, he opened his heart and his home," Vasquez said, getting emotional. "He became family in every sense of the word. It wasn't just Michael who welcomed him. Bublé's wife, Argentine actress Luisana Lopilato, and their kids embraced Vasquez as one of their own. He became Uncle Sofo to the children, and according to insiders, he's even their go-to babysitter when the Bublés travel. One story that made the rounds in fan communities involved Vasquez organizing a surprise jazz serenade for Luisana's birthday in their backyard, complete with a full brass band and candlelit decor. Bublé, ever the showman, joined in midway through, and the video, though never officially released, reportedly left not a single dry eye in the house. Shared values and the spirit of giving. What solidified their bond further was a shared commitment to philanthropy. Both Vasquez and Bublé are known for their charity work, particularly around children's health and education. They've co-hosted fundraisers, performed at benefit concerts, and visited children's hospitals together. We've both seen what music can do, how it can heal, inspire, uplift, Vasquez shared. So we try to bring that into the lives of others, especially kids who are struggling. In 2023, the pair helped launch Melody Strong, a non-profit initiative that funds music therapy programs for children undergoing long-term medical treatment. While Bublé's name brought attention to the campaign, it was Vasquez who developed many of its day-to-day community programs. The organization has already partnered with hospitals in both Canada and the US. How fame didn't change the dynamic. Despite Bublé's global fame, Vasquez insists that their relationship has always stayed grounded. He never let the spotlight change who he was, Vasquez said. He's still that goofy guy who sings Sinatra in the kitchen while flipping pancakes. That authenticity, Vasquez believes, is part of why their friendship has endured. There's no pretense, no performance. Just mutual love for music, loyalty, and laughter. He texts me dad jokes, sends me voice notes when he's on tour, checks in on my mom. That's the kind of man he is, Vasquez shared. Looking ahead. Today, Vasquez has carved out his own place in the music industry. With 2 EPs under his belt and a third on the way, he credits much of his growth to the inspiration and guidance he received from Bublé. I don't want to ride anyone's coattails, and he never let me, Vasquez clarified. But knowing that someone like Michael believed in me, that gave me wings. There's still talk of a potential duet, something fans have been eagerly waiting for. While nothing has been confirmed, both artists have teased the idea in interviews. We've recorded stuff together just for fun, Vasquez revealed. Who knows? Maybe one day the world will hear it. Final thoughts. A bond built on more than music. In a culture obsessed with fame and fleeting celebrity friendships, the connection between Sofronio Vasquez III and Michael Bublé is a refreshing reminder that true relationships transcend status. It's not about fame, followers, or even music. It's about finding someone who sees your light and helps you shine.